Time flies. Only the other day we were celebrating the start of 2021, and now we are already into the second week of the new year. We began the singing session with an old song that reminds us that life is very much like a journey through a mountain railroad. We find ourselves faced with tunnels and twists in the journey, and sometimes our train may almost be ditched. But through it all, we know the superintendent, the God of heaven and earth, who holds us in the palm of his hands. The next song that we sang together was about choices and how we need to choose the higher road. It's so easy sometimes to go with the flow, but we need to make those tough choices, the decisions that will lead us to life and health rather than destruction. The next song that we're going to sing together also keeps to the same theme of life being a journey, and along the way, we need to make choices. This song was also written by Linda Shelton, and it's a beautiful song that reminds us that when we pray, sometimes we expect answers straight away, but God does not always give us what we ask for. Of course, yes, sometimes his answer is yes. Here it is, and there are other times when the answer is no. And there are still other times when God tells us to wait. We need to realize that God's way is not our way, yet God's way is so much better than our way. His choices for our lives, his will and purpose is something that we may not always understand or appreciate. But if we but let go and let God take charge of our lives, we will find that the choices we make will be choices that line up with his will for us. And so I'll invite you to sing this beautiful song with us. If you haven't heard it before, I'm sure you love it, because it does tell us and gives us this assurance that God's way is better than our way. I thought I had the answers, so I prayed you'd bring it to pass. When the answer came, it was not the same, but more than I could have asked. Your way is better than mine, Lord. You know the reasons, you know the times. Help me to trust you and keep in mind that your way is better, oh so much better than mine. Your words as laws and counsels, I may not always understand, yet I clearly see you opened for me. That's why I choose to obey. Your way is better than mine, Lord. You know the reasons, you know the times. Help me to trust you and keep in mind that your way 2020 may have indeed brought you great challenges. Some of you lost loved ones, others have found it difficult to make ends meet. And it wouldn't be surprising if you find yourself in the depths of sadness or even feeling great anger. And yet we need to realize that God's heart aches when we go through pain and suffering. He doesn't want us to suffer. Remember, He was separated from His only Son, so He knows the pain of separation and grief. And so I hope and pray that right through 2021, we will realize that God's way is sometimes beyond our comprehension, but in the end, He knows what is best for us. And so we should commit our will to Him. So God bless, stay strong, and take care.